channel, Viv's Variety Vlog, where I talk all things cacao, crystals, consciousness, healing, you name it. We like to go into the metaphysical, which is super fun. So my name is Vivian. Hi, and for those of you that don't know me yet, I'm a multidisciplinary healer specializing in high vibrational modalities. I work with ceremonial cacao, crystal therapy, and starlight frequency. Ooh! In today's video, we'll be talking about cacao, as the title suggests, and this is another video in my cacao review series. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be talking about Keith's cacao, and I don't have the package with me to like display or anything, because I already like chopped it all up and then kind of like pretty much drank the whole brick already. So I'm just working with what I got, which is like what's left in this cup. Yeah, so, interesting that this cacao even like came into my life, because it's not a cacao that I ever really felt drawn to. To be honest, I kind of avoided it. I wouldn't say avoided it, but it was definitely on my no list. Like I was like, I don't really want anything to do with this cacao. I'm saying, I apologize for saying, but whatever. Anyways, he kind of just has a reputation, this guy, Keith, it's an older gentleman. He has a reputation around the lake. And when I say the lake, I mean Lake Atitlan in Guatemala. And it can go either way, either... Don't mind me, I was kind of just seeing something in the back there. Yeah, like, people are either rave about him or people are either like, F no. And of course, you gotta use your discernment and feel into like what your body is telling you. And my intuition was kind of just like, yeah, we don't vibe with him. So I never purchased his cacao. I never worked with his cacao. And, we always have valuable lessons in life. So this cacao came into my life just by, I don't know why I would even say just by chance, because nothing happens by chance. But one of my crystal sisters was visiting the lake, and I was like, hey girl, can you like bring me some cacao? Of course. And she's like, yeah, of course, totally. So she sends me cacao in the mail when she gets back to the States. And, to my surprise, I was like, oh, it's his cacao, Keith's cacao. So I was just like, well, I'm not going to not drink it. I was still like super grateful. And it was, a spiritual lesson for me. Like, okay, can you work with this cacao without any bias? Like, leave your bias behind, leave your previous reservations behind, and just work with the medicine. Like, see what it is, and then you can make your judgment on whether it's something that you want to continue working with or not. So I was just like, yeah, you know what? Like, I was just going off of what I was feeling based on like the lake and people's experiences, but I never had my own personal experience with this cacao. So, hey, I'm going to go in. And I was pleasantly surprised. I must say, I was pleasantly surprised by Keith's cacao. I thought that like energetically it was going to be a little bit of a shit show. But it was pretty good. The taste was good. So let's get into like, the P's and Q's. It's fairly easy to chop. You're not gonna like make your elbow sore trying to chop this cacao, because sometimes you're like really putting everything you got into chopping that brick of cacao. But it chops really easily, and you know, just with any Guatemalan cacao, it definitely has that roasted and robust taste. So it has that darkness to it. I would say it's kind of similar to the Lava Love cacao, which I'll make another video on that one. It's similar, not exactly the same, but it definitely is similar. Yeah, and the taste, it's bitter. It is bitter, y'all. So if you're getting any cacao from Guatemala, like be prepared for it to be that like dark chocolate taste. It is bitter. So you can drink it. You can still drink it without any sweetener. It won't be as difficult to swallow, literally, as some other Guatemalan cacaos that can just be like so intense where you're just like, please just put just a pinch of honey in this. But yeah, I mean, let's say for today, for example, I added a little bit of maple syrup and it was still bitter. So that just to give you an idea. And maple syrup is typically like a really, it's a great sweetener because you don't have to use a lot to cut the bitterness. And I put maple syrup in this one today and it was still bitter. But it mixes well with other ingredients. So if you want to add anything else to your cacao, like any sort of herbs or mushrooms, flowers, it mixes well with other ingredients. Now, as far as mixing, like literally just mixing the cacao and the water, it's one of those where it's like you are better off blending it. So it doesn't emulsify completely into the water. And you know, I tried it out. I was pretty patient with the, you know, act of love, singing to the cacao, taking my time, stirring it so it could like really emulsify and have like that smoother texture. Even with taking the longer preparation process, I still found that there were some grounds left in the cup, like in the bottom, where just you could taste it. But if you use an electric frother or a blender, you are absolutely good to go. It blends very, very smoothly. So I definitely recommend that option. And you can do both, you know, like if you don't want to, you skip the intentional mixing and singing of the cacao, you can always just put it in the pot, do your little intentional mixing and singing first, and then, you know, do that little frother or put in the blender after, so they can like fully come into that creamy texture. But back to the energetics. I was very surprised, pleasantly surprised with the energetics of this cacao. I definitely felt a difference after drinking it. I felt more energized. I felt the creativity. I felt centered and in my heart space. So definitely giving it a thumbs up for that. Let's see, what else can I say about this cacao? Yeah, I can't lie, guys. It's a pretty good cacao. You know, you'll feel that your heart is open. You'll feel energized. Tap into that creativity. I won't say that I really went into any like shadow work or introspection with this cacao. It definitely felt more extroverted. So if you're looking for something more extroverted, then this will be like a good cacao to work with, versus there are like other cacaos that I definitely feel have a more introspective effect for me personally. So that's what I'll say about this cacao. Energetically, there's a little, you can see like the shape of a man in the cup. You know, you guys should, I won't say you should, but it's worth exploring your cacao cups, like just reading the cacao that's left in the cup, just for fun, you know, try it and see what you see. Yeah, but it is a good cacao. It's pretty good, energetically felt good, extroverted, energized. Will I buy it again, or will I buy it for myself? I don't know. As of right now, it's a no. I wouldn't purchase it. I still have like a weird feeling about the company. So, and that's just my opinion. That's just the way I feel. There are other people that like love his cacao. Yeah, but there's just something that's not fully in alignment for me personally. So even though it is a good cacao, I enjoyed it, I wouldn't continue purchasing it in the future. If it's offered to me, if it's given to me as a gift, sure. But personally, no, I won't go out of my way to order it, or I won't even order it in my way. So that's my review on Keith's cacao. Have you guys tried it? Let me know in the comments. You know, cacao people love to talk about cacao, so let's connect. Let's connect. If you love cacao, we're already in the same field. Let's continue to weave the threads of love and acceptance and lift the vibration of others through this beautiful and sacred medicine. So I mean, I'm very curious. I'm always curious to hear what people have to say about cacao. So if you have any of your own experiences or opinions about Keith's cacao, please share them in the comments below. If you have a specific cacao company that you would like me to review, also drop that in the comments. I have a little bit of a list because like I have tried quite a bit of different cacaos. So I'm trying to pump these videos out with consistency. But yeah, I mean, they'll come when they come. I don't like to try to like force anything. It's like, okay, I'm ready now to speak, so that I can speak fully and truly and authentically from a place of experience. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. Let's see what else. Oh yes, my retreat is coming up. So my women's retreat to Guatemala, Lecatitlan, is coming up in about a month. That'll be March 16th to the 21st. It is the week of the spring equinox, and I've just been receiving so much information and little whispers from our team of helpers. This is going to be a really powerful, transformative retreat, and not just, you know, for the participants, for me, for everyone involved. It's going to be really, really beautiful and an experience that will take you through some quantum leaps. We'll be healing timelines backwards and forwards. So that's what I'll say about that. If you're interested, I'll leave the information in the description. You can find the link in my bio. I'm also actually offering a scholarship. So if you want to join this retreat, I'm offering a scholarship opportunity. And if you are interested in applying for that scholarship, send me a message and I'll send you the information. You submit a short essay with a few things that I would like you to answer so I can feel into your intention. And yeah, I'm really excited to have the opportunity and the blessing and the space to even offer this scholarship, trying to make healing as accessible to everyone, because honestly, this is such beautiful work and it's our birthright to be whole and to be happy and to be in alignment and to be in a space that we truly feel that our presence creates an impact in the world and that we can create our lives. We truly, truly can. So yeah, love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.